everyone, Allegra Miller here to share with you the astrology for today, March 9th, 2021, and the essential oils that will help make the most of these energies. For simplicity's sake, I have divided the oils I'll be speaking about relative to the astrology into two different categories. In the basic category, for those of you that may be just getting started, you're likely to have at least one of the following: doTERRA Adaptive, Lemon, and Balance. And in the specialty category, for those of you that have more in your healing arsenal of support, the oils I'll be speaking about are doTERRA Peace, Slim and Sassy, and Cedarwood. Do keep in mind that there is a huge difference in terms of the caliber and the chemistry with the brand doTERRA. For the purposes that I'm referencing in this video, I want to emphasize that, to just briefly kind of give you the Cliff Note version of my journey with essential oils. I've used essential oils for most of my life. In naturopathic school, I was extensively trained and tested on them, and in different jobs working in an apothecary environment and as a life coach, I used essential oils in my practice. I was out teaching classes on essential oils in naturopathic school before I was selling them, just because I'm very passionate about this form of transformation. And then just over 7 years ago, I tried the brand doTERRA and I started using it, and I noticed a huge leap for what it did to me relative to the other high-grade brands, therapeutic grade brands that I had been using. So I can't say enough. And then in that, with my background in science, etc., I did this deep dive into why these were so much stronger than anything I had used. And a lot of that has to do with the unique chemistry of the doTERRA and a lot of other factors, which I won't go into now, but I do want to emphasize that. If you don't yet have doTERRA, reach out to me. I'd love to support you in getting started. Not only do I sell doTERRA, I also offer naturopathic consultations, bodywork, and also life coaching sessions. So if you already have doTERRA and want to take things to the next level or have specific questions for your unique needs, reach out on those levels. As for the astrology today, we are under the influence of a new moon as of 2:48 a.m. this morning, Eastern Standard Time. The moon went into Aquarius, which is going to bring with it an air of innovation, spontaneity, an impulse to try new things, see things from different perspectives. This brings with it definitely visionary themes. Aquarius is the visionary of the zodiac. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. So with this comes themes like taking action for a cause, a futuristic tendency, a futuristic viewpoint, an interest in technology and technological advancements. You might find yourself more drawn to community involvement, social media involvement, connecting with the group, especially for big picture causes. So this is a good energy to expand your social circle, to take a stance for social causes that have emphasis on the bigger picture. So good energy to get energy work and healing done. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. I guess those are all the details there. But specifically for those energies, I did choose peace because Aquarius is definitely visionary, and a peace, it brings with it a peace. On the shadow, I should say that part, there can be kind of an emotional aloofness with Aquarian energy. So do keep that in mind. For some people that are uber emotional, it might be a nice reprieve because there'll be more of a, I guess I don't have to explain that, but adaptive will be great for this energy. Both of these are topical. Adaptive helps to keep us in that spirit of innovation and open to trying new things, more propensity to connect with new people, places, things, ideas, see things from a different vantage point. Really good when you're in transitional places. This has oils specifically that help our communication, amongst other things. Also releasing shame and stimulating mental, intellectual activity. Anyway, that's adaptive. As for the transits, let's see. The moon in Aquarius trines Mars in Gemini at 8:32 a.m. This is a good time for us to initiate boldly, take confident actions. It's a good time to stand up for causes you believe in. Cedarwood I chose for the Aquarian moon energy because cedarwood helps us feel so deeply connected to the whole, to our community, to our family, to our city, to our to the collective consciousness at large. Just it takes us from the energy of seeing ourselves as just an individual tree, metaphorically speaking, to that awareness that we're vastly interconnected through this web of roots and that we really are the forest. That's the analogy I like to use with cedarwood. Cedarwood is topical and aromatic only. It just will really help ground you into earth energy. Aquarius can have a real tendency to get caught up in its head, and cedarwood will help pull you to the energy of Gaia and root in your body in a way that is not isolated, that really is connected. The next aspect, the Aquarian moon, is square Uranus in Taurus at 5:15 p.m. This can give us a tendency for extreme emotional instability. So avoid making rash decisions. You will find yourself kind of bored with the mundane. Avoid impulsive actions. Balance all day will be your friend on the bottom of the feet, outside of the ears, wrists, back of the neck, down the spinal cord, in the diffuser. This will help you ground. Balance and cedarwood make a nice combination that will help you ground. It will help you be less prone to making those rash decisions. The more you can spend this evening on internal and taking yourself to the next level and not focusing so much on deep conversations, that kind of thing, where you might say things that you don't mean, that kind of thing would be best. Aquarian moon is conjunct Saturn in Aquarius at 7:48 p.m. and this adds an intensity that may also make us more likely to blow things out of proportion and be oversensitive. So this is a good time for being vulnerable with our speaking and speaking from the heart. I chose peace for that direction because peace is so nice in helping us stay heart-centered, and I suggest putting peace on the front and back of the heart topically. I chose Slim and Sassy today to help with avoiding impulsive words, thoughts, actions. Slim and Sassy is helpful at curbing our appetite for suppressing our emotions, not only with food, but whether it's drugs, people, places, things, thought patterns. This will help stimulate the mind. It's got things that are very good for intellectual stimulation and also feed our emotional body so that we're less likely to erupt in ways that are not what we're committed to. I chose lemon today because lemon is going to definitely stimulate mental activity, which is very favored under an Aquarian moon. Lemon will help you be focused and more laser in your thinking and actions. It's also a really nice mood elevator. So putting this in the diffusers to elevate the room and mood and clean the air. Also, taking lemon internally is very helpful at alkalinizing the body. In an alkaline environment, we are much less prone to disease and much less prone to negative thinking and negative frequencies. Alkalinity supports the more positive uptone emotions of enthusiasm, love, etc. Lemon is a citrus, and citrus is also in Slim and Sassy. So with both of these, if you're using them topically, I do suggest being mindful of avoiding going in direct sunlight. These can cause photosensitivity, so using them internally is best if you're going to be out in direct sun or on the bottom of the feet, but definitely avoid contact with the skin if you're going out into direct sunlight. Slim and Sassy in the diffuser is great just to keep things uptone, clear, and it's helpful for loving ourselves through some of those emotions that might be bubbling up to the surface with those aspects tonight. It's helpful at empowering us to speak our truth. Actually, Slim and Sassy and Adaptive are great when it comes to speaking from an emotionally vulnerable place, as that Aquarian Moon conjunct Saturn in Aquarius might stimulate us to be. But remember, Aquarius can be kind of emotionally aloof. So you, depending on your sign, you may or may not experience what I'm talking about. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel. I have listed some links in the description below this video for those of you that are called to make a financial contribution to the continuation of this channel. For those of you that have, I very much appreciate it. It's been helpful in keeping me going to do this daily now, and I don't know, I've lost track of the amount of days, but we're going strong, and I really appreciate those little love notes and calls and conversations of support. It really means a lot. So anyway, take care, enjoy these energies, and hopefully it's sunny and spring-like where you are, like it is here today. See you in the next video.